am going to be making a video today that I'm probably going to regret by the end of it, but I think it'll be fun. I've done 1 hour farming videos on the channel before. I've done 10-minute farming tests, which is why I have chosen the loadout for today's video. I am low on Oxy, and I think it would be fun to record me getting more. So I only have 110 oxidized mineral powder, and I have no way to get more easily or efficiently. So I figured, okay, obviously I could ask my stream, somebody drop me 20,000, but I really want to make a point today. I want to show that getting materials that you need is easy. It should be easy. In my farming tests, I was getting about 130 carved twine in about, 10 minutes. And same thing with oxidized mineral powder. So it should be easy enough. And in that testing, we found that Fossil Southie and Clip were the exact same items per minute, items per hour. So I prefer to have her in support just so that I have the extra energy headroom of Southie. I think he's a great hero to have in the lead so that I can use my phase shift for healing, Seismic Smash, Teddy. Soaring Instinct is how I heal. Soaring Hide is how I stay alive. Oh, Eternal Wanderer is so good for getting around the map. I think, technically speaking, if I wanted to be as efficient as possible and boost even when I'm not sprinting, I do think Fleet would be better because I'm actually not going to be tack sprinting that much, but Fleet will improve every bit of movement that is going on. So I really think he's a nice perk to have. Clip in support, of course. Archaeologist in support, of course. She is not better in the lead. A lot of people have this misconception. She was about 20% less resources per hour in the lead when we did our testing. So let's just hop into a Thunder Route 99 with 0 Oxy in the inventory and get it going. My chat is currently kicking off a hype train. What you are watching will effectively be the equivalent of a music muted stream highlight because I don't have enough to say for an hour. All right, this is side monitor content or going to bed at the end of the night content. If you're going to give me your full attention for this entire recording, then hey, grab a seat, grab some popcorn. It's gonna be a good time. Hype train level 2. Ty, thank you for the prime sub. I was hoping she was saving that. Okay, what is her text to speech? All right, I'm gonna pause until we get in game. All right, we are in game. I have never ever done this before. I have never decided, hey, a little alert from the stream. I have never decided to just go out and get one resource all the way to 999. And I want to make it very clear, you do not need 999. Even if you're crafting traps, you have stuff like broadsides, like the most they're ever taking is 2. So like 100 Oxy, which you can get in less than 10 minutes, is enough for 50 broadsides. That should be enough. If you're using more than 50 broadsides or tire traps or whatever else uses Oxy, not tire, but you're probably doing the mission wrong. Not to be mean, I'm just saying, like, education-wise, you might have a better time using less resources. I think that would be a more efficient space. Now, the fact that I'm also after one thing specifically could raise my rates, because I said I was getting about 150 last time, but I was focusing on cactus and everything that I could possibly punch. You can see right now, I'm specifically ignoring anything that doesn't give me oxidized mineral powder. So I saw that there was some rocks over there, but I wanted to focus on these other rocks over here just so that I can make the best use. Now, like I said, we're not going to be tack sprinting that much. You can see I used half my bar with phase shifting because I have that available to me. And that's the rock that I'm missing. But I'm not going to be tactical sprinting that much because usually we're going to have items right next to each other. And I should have plenty of time to repair. And I do think it's faster just to phase shift. So a commenter in one of those videos said, hey, Beast, you're so not thinking with your whole brain. You should use Fleet. And I was like, whoops, you're right. I was like, you know what? You're right. I was using Rex Jonesy in my farming videos with the idea that sometimes combat happens and he helps with that. But that's not a great reason. It's really not necessary to use Rex Jonesy when you don't actually, like, I'm not here to fight. So yeah, we have taken him out and we are now using Ken just because he will be boosting us whether we are tack sprinting or not. And as much as I love Eternal Wanderer, I have been using her in recent history and she just does not help this build as much. I love using her in my normal builds for sure. Getting around the map is great. You know, when you're done just running around killing stuff, or as I am, and you're ready to actually start the defense, getting across the map with Eternal Wanderer is awesome. I mean, yeah, okay, you could use directional paths or whatever, but yeah. Now, the other thing about energy management is that you generate energy at 6.2 energy per second, and there's a 2-second cooldown before you start generating energy naturally again. I saw those rocks behind me, but the idea is that you want to wait until you are full energy before you start mining again. It doesn't always perfectly work out like that, but that's in theory what you want to be doing. You want to go down to 0, wait, down to 0, wait, and phase shifting is nice and useful there as well. And let's do a little check-in. When I am focusing purely on Oxy, and I've been in game for like 2 minutes, I am already at, can't find it, 44. Okay. This is going to be a rough video. I promise I am not going to be able to keep up this energy. Speaking of which, chat, Hype Train is still active. If you guys want any Hype Train emotes, now is a great time to get in on that. And, okay. Oh, that is not what I want to be using. I know it's boring to use a Xenon bow, but it works great for these glowing animals. And, I don't think they can drop tier 5 materials, but I'm still gonna kill them because as much as I am here for oxidized mineral powder, and the whole video idea is how much can we get and how long does it take, hey, thank you so much, I still feel like I'm a gamer who uses lots of things, and lately I've actually been weirdly low on ammo. Like right now my ammo count is 1200 for that. Ooh, perfect. An actual, all right, let's be as boring as possible. Oh, damage and slow and snare is gonna be better for non-miss monsters. Adrenaline rush was a fat finger. Let's just do that, and then I don't know if this is efficient or not. All right, that's not good either. There we go. Yeah, Xenon bow, discharger, not really the best for the mist monster, but I feel like when I'm killing everything, that's good, because mist monsters can drop that, and that gave me... Oh, ores are not oxy. I want brick and... Oh, you can't get tier 5 from an encampment. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when I do too much on camera. I lose my head. At least the mist monster gave me some oxy, what I'm actually here for. See, here's what happened. I make the whole video on how to get every item in the game, a huge guide that took me 12 hours of straight... Actually, it was more like 20 hours, but... 12 hours of straight work, 20 hours if you include setting up graphs and charts. And then I flush all that information out of my brain only to forget it when I actually need it. All right, no more encampments. You can't get tier 5 from them. If I see a storm chest or target practice, I think both of those would be useful, but I don't think they'd be technically worth my time. If I am literally trying to race and get oxy as fast as possible, I want to be punching rocks as much as possible. A little check-in, by the way. Where are we at now? We are seeing 64. Oh no. I mean, that's still plenty. My point earlier stands. Like 32 rough ore from that amount of work should be enough traps for at least this mission, and I really believe that you don't need to trade for everything you get. And honestly, recording like this in a frenzy is honestly disingenuous. If you are farming for real, you are putting a stream in the background, one of my videos, Netflix, third, of course, my videos rank higher than Netflix, of course. You'll have something on in the, wow, okay, bore party over here. What a boring party. All right, anyway, so you'll probably have a show on in the background, something casual. Even this video, if you guys want to farm alongside me, that is what you'd be doing. I think it's much better to just do a little brain off time, relax. It can actually be very meditating. I remember mining in Minecraft for hours on end. It was so relaxing. I didn't even need diamonds anymore, but I wanted to just keep going because every single piece of stone that I broke was productive. It just felt great. I think if you are in a panic trying to get as many resources as you can right now, you're going to have a bad time, just like skiing in South Park. So, yeah, I feel like right now I'm a YouTuber who is recording with sweat on his brow, but that is not how I recommend doing this. I want to get this, but I don't want to, here, I don't want to break it, and that's going to break it. That might not, so we can do it like... That's not going to be close enough. Can I do it over here? None of this is worth my time, but at this point it's basically just a challenge. Okay, we're going to tame a raptor in the process. Can I get up here like that? Actually, that gave me an idea. I think if we mantle on top and punch into the wall... Oh, is there any way to do this? I think that one is a gunner. I don't see any way to do that. Maybe if you... Maybe put a wall so I can... Yeah, we got it! That was not an efficient use of time, but as far as solving a puzzle is concerned, those are always fun. There's always a way, not always, but there's almost always a way to edit it in some way to get it in some fashion. It's tricky, but we got there. Now, something I didn't mention is brick. I'm here for oxidized mineral powder, but brick, I am going to be way overloaded on brick. I don't think storing it makes sense for any purpose, but yeah, can I go in from the side? All right, yeah, I'm not gonna do this with every stubborn rock that I find. At least for the other ore, it felt worth it, but it needs to be sticking up a little bit. Like, I thought that would work. That was gonna be my example of it working. Come on! This is so stressful. That's gonna break it. That's gonna break it. All this, it all breaks. Can I, like, no? There we go. It seemed like going slightly down and off the side actually broke that one. All right. Now, another thing I hadn't mentioned is how much time I'm going to spend on this map, because eventually we're going to run out of brick. I don't actually know how long that will take, but yeah, this is gonna be fun because I have a lot of energy right now and everything's still interesting, but we are only 10 minutes in and I am at 101. Okay, we're 10% done. So this is on track to take an hour and a half, which is what I expected. Do you have any idea if we having fallen over into Jonesy? So somebody linked him the timeline. I highly recommend the yearly timeline for all questions like that. Bookmark it. I recommend referencing it because it's just super, super useful to have. I am losing my mind clearly because I just punched a tree thinking it was a rock. This is going to be fun. You know, it would have saved me time to just call to my Twitch chat and say, hey, has anybody got oxidized mineral powder? And I'm sure there's people watching this with stacked inventories who would have been more than happy to drop me some, but I just wanted to do it myself for once because I always tell people to just go punch a rock. That is my sarcastic, not sarcastic advice to getting oxidized mineral powder. If you're ever low, just go get some. Deserts are literally full of them. Okay, here's what I learned with the other trick. If you're going off the edge, you can get it, but right now I have enemies in my way and they might break it before I can. All right, I'll just leave. Some rocks are stubborn. It's hard because I plan to loot this entire map dry, but I also understand in the interest of time, it is much more worth it. Like every second I spend on a rock that's being stubborn is another second I could actually be breaking a rock easily. So it makes too much sense to just, you know, go and do it. I just realized I haven't swapped to my Baron once. That'd probably be quick, but I don't know. Having to swap off of it every time is going to add up in the time department. I'm not really sure. So, yeah. He said only about 30K. I've got brick millionaires just watching my stream right now, just chuckling to themselves like, well, silly YouTuber is grinding nothing. What's the normal way to get brick other than duping or trading? I feel like this is it. I feel like doing this casually, you know, running an Outlander. Here's a great tip. If you're trying to farm without farming, run an offense Outlander, whether that be a Teddy build or some kind of like a battle beat with totally rocking out. If you're running pistols or SMGs, I highly recommend just running an Outlander for, I don't know, however many games you're grinding. And then whenever you're, you know, waiting for the mission to start, maybe you're running and evacuate the shelter, there's some downtime, maybe your friends have agreed to build that game, I don't know, whatever situation works for you. Okay, this is another one of those situations where there is a rock on the ground, but there's also a bunch of enemies trying to stop me, so I'm just gonna move on. That would be a great way to just get brick. Just run clip and support and a main Outlander in the lead. And just get all the brick you need. So, one of the reasons I love Southie is because I can pick up these fragments and just throw down a Teddy. And I have all the energy in the world to do that. So, while my drones and Teddy takes care of those enemies, and I walk over a brick thinking I have more energy than I do, that's actually the main reason I'm killing these targets, is because they are nature, which means they are sapping my energy, which is affecting my ability to get more loot. I wonder how much char black I'm going to get from this. Am I going to end up in a situation where I have more char black than oxy? Actually, probably, because I emptied my inventory of oxy, but not char black. I don't know. 146 oxy is not too bad. We're on pace with about 130 per 10 minutes. We got Robin in chat. We can pick up that brick we missed earlier while picking up the fragment while getting my mouse stuck on my thing. Smasher's doing my job. Yeah, Robin, we're getting 999 oxy as fast as possible. So you can see in the long run why... If you haven't watched those other videos, you can see it now. I'm not going to pick these up because I don't plan on completing this defense. You can see why Fossil Southie actually ends up being better than Clip. Because yes, she will give you more oxidized mineral powder per rock. With unlimited time, if for some reason you wanted to take longer and punch slower, you would get more oxidized from the map if you use Clip. That is a fact. But what would end up happening is you end up taking so much longer that it's not worth it. So like even if Clip gets more out of the map, Southie would have been done with the map a while ago. And balancing that is really interesting. And that's why I just straight up tested it. Mathematically, they were really similar and Southie seemed way better. And in practice, they are identical. It's amazing because Clip would be getting more, but she'd be punching significantly slower. I highly recommend watching my other videos if you guys want more information on that. I'll try to remember to link everything down below, but they should be easy to find on the channel. If you just go to my like search bar and type in farming, you'll find everything. But yeah, it's pretty amazing how Southie, yeah, you're getting less per rock. I am seeing oxidized mineral powder less often, but In practice, I'm punching so much more often. I'm phase shifting around the map more efficiently. I have Teddy to defend myself, and I'm punching so regularly that it works out in the end. So, yeah, this is about that part of the video where everything I've wanted to say has come out of my mouth, and now we are just farming. We are just farming. And this is when the real grind begins. This is where whoever's watching this at 4 a.m. to get to bed is about to achieve that goal, because I thought it'd be fun to just release like a really, really long video grinding oxidized mineral powder. And I did not consider the fact that glowing animals can drop tier 5 weapons that I can then recycle. I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that because, yeah, is that going to be a melee that I can get rid of for... Absolutely. Okay. These might have been from some other games, but I'm going to count it because I'm not a masochist. I am a YouTuber making a fun video, but I'm not an absolute masochist. Oh, yeah, 9 mineral powder. Oh, my God. I should be taking my own advice. I should be paying attention to these glowing animals. By the way, these little rocks as a part of the set dressing here, you can totally break them. They will give you materials all the same. Oh, yeah. Love me some Oxy. To those of you who know that's a drug, I'm sure this video is going to sound very funny. All right. Throw that down. Seismic Smash. By the way, Discharger disproportionately affects takers just like Smashers. I mean, if it stops in place, it actually kills them dead. What did we get from that? Oxy. Nice to see it. How much Oxy? I don't know. I'm breaking so many resources that I'm not seeing the number. I just see rough ore. Did that give me any Oxy? No. Is that going to give me Oxy? No, actually, maybe. Yeah, it did. Because that gave me a gas trap, and I can recycle that for oxidized mineral powder. Sweet. We do get Oxy from the brick encampments, I think. Because earlier I said you can't get tier 5 stuff from that, and my brain wasn't on. But it's on now. Like, I literally got Bright Core, and then said you can't get tier 5 resources. So to whoever left a comment... I understand. You should have left that comment. It's 10 minutes later, but I am now realizing that. Man, my mind. This is so funny. This is something YouTubers are known to do. We will learn all about a topic, dump our brains into a video, and then just forget. It's the exact same thing as like cramming for a test. I was a farming expert when I recorded my how to get every item video. And then it all left my brain. Ugh, somebody said Save the World in 2025 is actually super cool. Isn't it? You know, if you look back even to 2018, this is a very different game. I mean, it is awesome. I think people who complain that we never get updates are short-sighted because Save the World has only gotten better and better and better. I want to do this right here, and it's not time efficient to do check-ins, but let's see. We are up to 245. Wow. We're already a quarter of the way there? It's been 15 minutes. Okay, so it looks like recycling some weapons from glowing animals surged just ahead of schedule. That is awesome. All right, well, I'm going to keep a lookout on glowing animals. I've been very short-sighted. I might have missed a lot of them because I'm focusing in on the rocks ahead of me instead of the way off distance, but there we go. I see you. It's amazing how many, like, just one bright core weapon, one bright core shotgun or is it launcher? What was that? Is it Bright Core? Yeah! Bright Core Shotgun! Let's go! I know I'm getting lucky, but that was 9 oxidized mineral powder just by shooting a frog. That's awesome! And then that messed up my punch in a weird way. Okay, let's do drone, and then wait a second for Teddy. I don't think you need to throw down all that just for some basic targets, but I really want to just get out of the way. And I got all my energy back. Wow! So, again, this isn't like... meant to be a way to say like this is exactly how things will go for you, because I'm gonna get lucky or less lucky, luckier or less lucky than you will from all that, but you never know. All right, what is the most efficient way to kill? Honestly, the pot shot would be really good here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so let's just do Xenon Bow. I hate to use the most boring weapons ever, but I am not using a loadout specified for damage, so it makes total sense that I would want to just take care of things like this. I don't love the Xenon Bow for its low damage. You can see it's kind of struggling versus the fatties, but its pierce is unrivaled. It's just so good. Go for the shielders. Seismic Smash. Softens everything up to get killed. Pot shot for the fatty. Reload. Go to the center. And that's all of them dead. And then I got the pot shot in case we see a taker right here. There's one. There's two. Oop, there we go. Yeah. You guys know I love variety. I show fun loadouts all the time, and I sometimes will fight with people who use Xenon Bow in every single game always. But when you're trying to be as efficient as possible like I am now, the fun for me is farming. I just need to get these enemies out of my way. So that did not yield me all the bright core of my fantasies, but we'll do a target practice just to see if we can balance that out. Target practices are my favorite thing to do. I have a long history of FPS games. That answers the question some of you are probably asking. I play Modern Warfare 2 for fun right now, and it is awesome. And it's fun because it's just nice to do something technical in a game like Save the World, but it's also a wealth of resources. You are well compensated for your time. And if you are not an ex-FPS player, actually I'm current now, then you could use a shotgun, minigun. I don't know that there's a way to do this automatically. I don't think drones or... Maybe anti-air targets these, but it might not track your progress. So let's see. We got bright core. We got a nailer that I am hoping is a bright core. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's efficient. So only certain weapon classes actually will drop. Oh, my goodness. I am fat fingering all the wrong keys. Sheesh. Anyway, only certain weapon classes actually craft with Oxy. So that would be like... I think launchers. I keep saying that. Why don't I just go and check? If I recycle a launcher, bright core and efficient, that's just that one though. Bright core efficient, bright core efficient. Okay. I know that shotguns, that's what we saw earlier with the disintegrator. Shotguns will give me Oxy. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. I don't need Oxidized, but it is right next to the, oh, come on. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. I feel like we're doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. If I can do this under an hour, that would be amazing. Because a full stack of Oxy is so much. That's why I was talking earlier about 100 being so good just for the few traps in a single mission. Because 100 Oxy gets you very far, honestly, if you know how to trap efficiently, which you should if you've seen my trapping guides. Okay, that looks like a deadly opponent. I'm not gonna worry about that rock, but if you trap decently efficiently, you should not need more than... Oh, I don't know. How many traps in a mission? If you are highly experienced, you can probably do a 164 player with, honestly, 20 traps would be like the upper end, I think, of consistent trapping. I mean, I'm sure there's some no traps challenger out there who's scoffing at me, but I'm not talking about like, you know, going super sweaty. I'm talking about like a really tight defense. I think you can do it with 20 traps, but even if you're just spamming tire traps a little lazily, you still shouldn't need more than 50 traps in a game. Should be more than enough, and that is well funded with 100 Oxy. So the fact that you can get all that back for just a few minutes of work is kind of the point I was trying to make. A full stack of oxidized mineral powder is crazy. Crazy. I've been low on Oxy for a while, and I only had a few hundred. I mean, you saw how many traps I have, but that's just my point. I have so many traps because it's easy to get Oxy. All right, let's do another check-in. I'm getting excited because the number is going up high. 307. All right. 26 more, and we'll be a third of the way. We'll be a third of the way. Making progress. Making progress. Best weapon is Obliterator for sure. Oh, it's useful. Fuck the pot shot too. It's also overused. Well, again, I have to be careful about that because I don't want to hate on people for using meta weapons. That's to be expected. I use strong weapons too. Using weapons just because other people don't use them as much is weird in a different way, you know? Like, I like using shotguns because I feel like they don't get enough attention, but they're still insanely strong. Am I better than somebody else because I'm killing a smasher in 2 seconds with the ground pounder and you're doing it with the discharger? I don't think so, but it does feel cool using a shotgun. They're awesome, and I feel like the discharger is just easy. But there's no problem with using top meta. I worry about people who use it exclusively. That's just it. Yeah, I had somebody in my comments. I'll share this in a video. I had somebody in my comments who was encouraging brand new players to never use any other weapon besides Xenon and Discharger. And I banned them because they did it on multiple videos over multiple days. And I think they might have been saying it just to trigger me, but I blocked them from the channel because that is a surefire way to ruin the experience of a brand new player. Imagine a day one Stonewood noob fluxing the Xenon and never using another weapon again. Oh man, that's too far. I think a Stonewood player should have a Xenon bow, But the only weapon you've ever used? Oh, come on. No, there's too many there's too many guns in this game. Too many weapons. Melees. Melees are pretty underrated. I think a lot of people don't like melees. I'm saying that based on the view counts my melee videos don't get compared to ranged weapons. A lot of people don't seem to go for them, which is it's a bummer because melees are pretty good. Yeah, you're limited on range. And even when I've been using highly powered melee builds, watching the enemy I want to kill die in front of me when a teammate shot a Xenon bow is tough, but it's how that goes. It's amazing how I can loop an area like twice and still find new rocks every time. Vacuum tube bow is awesome. Best weapon in the game is debatable, but it is very good. A vacuum tube bow in a water zone with without healing death burst, it's unstoppable. Well, smoke screen as well. So no smoke screen, no healing death burst, very good. Ooh, you guys like that sidestep of the smasher? I think casually avoiding miss monsters is one of the tricks to farming, because it is literally not worth your time to kill. Well, actually, let me... Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say, it's fine if a drone kills it, because they can drop tier 5 stuff, but for you to go out of your way to kill them, it's not really worth it. That being said, I literally have a discharger on hand. It would take me 3 seconds to kill that smasher. Let's try it. Oh, I don't want to break the rocks. Here, let's do this. No, I really don't want to break the rocks. Okay. Yeah, there we go. You run into the wall. Okay. I got a bright core, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. Headshot on the nurse. I don't want to break the rocks. Let's do this. This is why I've been grabbing the pylons, by the way. Just makes the teddies cost less. Do these drop oxy? They sure do. Okay. Is it stalactites or mites that come up from the ground? I don't remember. Yeah, so if you are trying to clear out a crowd, aim for the head. It'll do more damage. So, there you go. Not double damage, but... I mean, we can all find out together. How much damage does the Xenon headshot do? 189 to 75. So, almost... a little more than double, actually. Let's recycle some stuff. You, and recycle that. Do we have any weapons that I picked up and forgot about? There might be a level 130 somewhere in there that I didn't know about, but... I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Vacuum tube sword doesn't give me what I need. That does though. And 69 Baron is what I use. Get rid of those. And then we just got rid of traps, and we are up to 339 oxy. We are past the 1/3 mark, and I've been gaming here for 24 minutes now. All right, we're back over an hour. I need to kill some more glowing animals. I have not been seeing many of them. I don't know if glowing animals actually respawn. Does anybody in chat have the answer off the top of their head? Somebody might think they know, but I really don't know how to test that. Do glowing animals respawn? I hope they do. I don't know exactly what's worth it up here. Okay, I don't care about bright core, so let's just do that. In case they drop oxy, which they did not. They dropped bright core, which I just said I don't care about. It spawns over time. Yes, they do eventually. Okay, so I'll just have to keep an eye out, because I don't know if there's a certain point where I should stop looking for them, or if I should always keep an eye out. So, yeah. Jumping down to this pit I thought might be a waste of time, but it might be one of the better decisions I've made in this run. This is great. There's so many rocks down here, which is exactly what we're after. And there we go. Yeah, we don't quite have all the energy we need, which is why I waited to recover earlier, and I think that worked out. Feels very wrong to just stand still and do nothing, but yeah. It makes sense to use energy efficiently like that when I said, like, waiting when you're not southy, but 12 energy per second is a lot. Like, a lot of times when you're punching, you'll notice you recover 12 energy before you finish your punch. So, it's really good. And you can always smack a rock. Not like it really helps, because you're always going to want to punch it for oxy. You're never going to want to do that with your pickaxe. But there's no really benefit to weakening it. So, yeah. That's why I grabbed the pot shot. Pot shot just shoots instantly. That's kind of it. Like, the pot shot's not, like, stronger or better than... Oh, nice. Oxy. How much? 2? Okay. But it just kills instantly. You know, you just switch to it and you're dead. Just like that. Alright. I saw them up on the roof on my left, but I don't want to go up there. And I think we can just mine as we go up. There might be some stuff over there. Again, there's stuff hanging from the roof, but I don't think that's worth it to go out of my way for. And there's stuff across the way and over there, but I really just don't see the value in that. So let's take this opportunity while we're building to go up high and just grab the first rock we can see. There we go. Is this still the first mission? It is. I'm actually a little surprised how much value I'm getting out of this. I expected to need to switch oh, I love these. We're not here for nuts and bolts, but I love these. Oh yeah, that was 63, 68, 70 nuts and bolts. Again, I'm a gamer who needs more than Oxy. I'm here for Oxy, but it is worth it to just go and get that nuts and bolts. Hey, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Why you're targeting exactly rocks? I needed Oxidized, and I wanted to see how long it would take. I don't know if I'm doing a how fast or how long video, but what is it? Oh, okay. I don't know how the hell I just placed a ramp. I was planning on breaking the jukebox so I could loot some ammo. Yes, they drop Oxy. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that in the moment, but I think everybody can relate to the idea that I just saw a nurse and decided she needed to not be alive. Real life nurses are great. We love you, but Fortnite nurses can exit the lobby. I'm looking for glowing animals, just using Farsight. Okay, and I'm using this moment to locate my next rocks. Yeah, so exiting out of a mission and into a new one takes a while. Real life minutes. Like, I'll probably pause this recording if we do that, but it does just take time. So I really want to make sure that we've done everything we can here before doing that. Like, just taking 20 seconds to go and find new rocks is much more efficient than exiting. And I'm out of energy, and I have a sore throat, so. There we go. I am a human. I am not just a machine that break rock. I do need to drink water sometimes, especially if I've been talking nonstop for 32 minutes straight. 32 minutes. Oh, what a frenzy! If you made me guess how long I've been recording, it would not have been as high as 32 minutes. It's shocking how fast it goes. Honestly, like, I'm recording a video, but if you're just watching a TV show, hanging out, people hate farming, but I don't think they need to. I think it's actually really, really gratifying because it's 30 minutes of non-stop productivity. I know I did a little intro, so we're like maybe in game for 28 minutes. I don't know. I didn't mark the exact time I started, but yeah, it's actually really, really, really gratifying. All right, chat. How much do we have? My last check-in, I think, was like 360 oxidized mineral powder, and that felt like 8 minutes ago. You guys want to put some numbers in chat and see who's close? 567. Okay, Mikey has not been watching the stream. 400 seems low. 469. Nice. It's not that interesting of a question, so I'll probably check soon, but I'm curious what you guys are. 533, 500. You guys are nuts. I'm at 475. Wow, 469 was really close. 470 was too. 478. I think stream delay still gives. I think 478 was the closest. All right. Someone's farmed before. He's locking in 478. How long is the stream delay? How is he still locking it in? I know it's some, but I don't know. 6 seconds should be... He should be caught up by now. Oh, okay. Alright, just build, dude. What are you doing? That's metal. I don't need metal right now. I'm actually max on metal, so... Is that brick? No. That's the quartz from earlier. I think I am running out of rocks. I see you. I see you. That right there. Say what you will about meta, off meta, noobs getting bored. The Xenon bow is the king of glowing animals. Just the best at what it does. Was that Sunbeam, Freedom's Herald? Does that... Oh, that's going to be parts. Okay. Carved Twine's nice, but not why we're here. I think we are at that point. I'm going to need to decide what's more efficient. Exiting out of the mission to find new rocks? Or... farming. Just gonna take a nice little overview. There are a couple of rocks in this direction, but I think it might be time for a new mission. That's actually okay. That gives me some... Oh, man. This is driving me crazy. It actually gives me some comfort. If I can get half of the rocks in one mission, that says good things about what we're in for. And I think I could have done a better job killing glowing animals before. So... yeah. I might have missed a rock. I'm sorry to the eagle-eyed viewers. I mean, if there are a few thousand people watching this YouTube video, then I am guaranteeing y'all saw something I didn't, but I am only one set of eyes, so I can't compete. I think I'm good to call this game 1, and 485. We are very nearly at the halfway mark. All right. I'm gonna back out and pause, but then I'll check back in when the new game starts, and I'm gonna enjoy the sunshine. When it gets dark, I just don't prefer that. Nice. I actually ran and got water and came back before the game. Wow, my heart's racing. I sprinted. I should not have done that. So Dark Gato in the comments actually asked me, like, wait, you can back out of a game and still keep all your stuff? Yes, you absolutely can. Technically, I should have cleared these rocks before starting that. I'm not thinking clearly because I just ran in my house and I should not have done that. Okay, so yeah, you can just back out. That's a really good tip because if you are solo, oh, please, if you are solo, don't do what I just did in a public game. Do not ignore everybody just to farm and then leave. That's so shitty. If you are solo and you load it in just to farm and you have no intention of completing the defense like I didn't, then yeah, just leave. Yeah, pot shot. Just clear everything. There we go. Okay, I caught my breath. But yeah, you can just load in, grab what you need, leave. Oh, shit. No, my first instinct was pot shot, and then I switched to the bow, and then I missed, and the pot shot would have exploded on proximity. I should have just done it. I should have just done it. Trying to keep my eyes open for glowing animals. Give me Oxy, or honestly, carved twine. Again, here for Oxy, but carved twine's a welcomed surprise. Oh, it's so weird to see rocks everywhere again. After emptying the map of rocks, that's cool, actually. Something I recommend everybody should see at least once in their life. I did this when I was a little baby noob. I emptied a forest. Seeing a forest map without the forest is always very fun, and I recommend it to everybody. Hey, there's some free Oxy. There we go. Yes. And... yeah. There we go. Got some Oxidized again. I have played this for years and never figured that. You know, and that's why it's fun to just watch videos on these topics, you know? Like, people at all skill levels can learn new things. I pick up random facts all the time. I mean, it's not common. I'm proud to admit I don't learn new things every time I stream, but every once in a while, somebody will just mention a thing. I'll never forget way back when Awalry just casually mentioned that smoke screen mini bosses are never elemental, and I was like, huh. It's like I intuitively knew that, but it had never occurred to me that that was the case. I was like, yeah, no, you're right, aren't you? Oh, I saw that! Scrap shot is 130. Where is it hiding in my inventory? Over here. Yeah. Oh, no. Damn it. Some bows are crafted with Oxy, and that one was not. I am not embarrassed to admit I did not know the crafting recipe for the scrap shot. Because, like, some are like the Xenon bow, where there's an ancient bug that most people probably know about, but haven't thought about. But you can craft... maybe they fixed it. I think it's like the Xenon bow. You craft it with one resource, and you recycle it for a different one? Yeah, I just showed it. Yeah. You craft it with carved twine, and you recycle for efficient. That's been since release. Did you guys know that? The Xenon bow just gives you efficient, even though you craft it with twine. Why? If you want to inefficiently convert carved twine to efficient parts, you can do that with the Xenon bow. It's not good. I mean, you're spending 30 to get like 14, but it can be done. So, you know, I don't recommend taking advantage of those things. I don't think Epic will ban you. It's been a bug for ever. I mean, ever. I think the Xenon bow has always been bugged like that. But as you can imagine, a lot of people don't recycle their Xenon bows, so it might just not come up. And, Yeah. So now my head is kind of spinning because those glowing animals are so worth it. You get the right weapon from a glowing animal and you'll get like 9 oxy, which is so much more than what I'm getting usually. I think saving a survivor gets you some loot. I'll try it. Well, for the sake of science. Yeah, I mean, there's efficient. Here, oxy? Yeah, you know, efficient. And nuts, 36 nuts and bolts. Wow. 2 pot shot launches into 36 nuts and bolts. Well, I'll take that. We take those. We take those. I once convinced a player forest zone. I was in the grasslands. That's pretty funny. You cleared out so many trees that you couldn't even tell it was a forest. What the? Wait! That ricochets your shots? How many fun facts are going to be in this video? I'm out of ammo. I was wondering why I couldn't shoot. Okay, here. No, I missed. I'm a bad clicker. That ricochets? Since when? Wait, is this fully bulletproof? No, it's just a pot. That doesn't ricochet. Oh, okay, we need to investigate this. All right, pause the timer. I'm not actually pausing any timer. All right, do this. So, stops it. Doesn't stop it. Why? Only from this side? That's so weird. What? You have directional bullet, directional bulletproof? That's so weird. What an organic way to find a bug. I go to shoot an enemy and get blocked by an invisible force. That's so strange. Yeah, I felt weird. I mean, I've never... No, I have. We've all fought around those before. You gotta kill nurses, just in general, but like, they really are giving me oxy today. I need to keep on top of that. Yeah, like, we've all fought around those before. I've never... Okay, I don't actually want the Nocturno for what I'm doing right now. There we go. Let me see if that's on the Trello. Yeah, Storm God's going straight into bug fixing mode. He's like, wait, what? Or bug reporting mode. Storm God is not a dev. He is a developer talker, kind of. He knows AS, who knows our community manager. Although, it's not some exclusive party. If you guys ever need to reach Epic, okay, don't just go to Reddit to talk to the devs, but if you ever report a bug on Reddit and it gets like 1,000 upvotes or something, like, they will see it. And that's it. That's about it. Typically, if you post something on Reddit, you can assume the developers will see it, in theory. I have a direct line, I can DM them, but that's just because I'm who I am. I am a YouTuber with a comment section, so when I say things to the developer, it's kind of like 10,000 people, well, 100,000 people saying that thing, so, yeah. I really don't abuse that. I mean, I obviously have my biases, but Epic, they will do what they want to do. I never in any way tell Epic what to do. They take my feedback in and are well prepared to ignore me, which they often do. They often do. Some things change, though. I feel pretty responsible for, like, grenades getting buffed, the Rosie turret changes, minigun getting canceled. I was begging Magist, like, we need this, please. And he agreed. And that finally happened. Yeah, because they were looking to update a bunch of heroes, and I asked them if they wanted feedback, and they said, yeah. So I made a 50-some minute video, or 49-minute video on all the worst heroes in the game, constructively, and a lot of those changes actually happened. Like, a lot of them. Grenades got buffed, like I said. Rosie got buffed in a big Reddit post where they asked for community feedback. Mattio, our boy, specifically suggested, like, a Rosie bubble, and they added that as, like, a giant shield? That was cool. Mattio out here getting, like, an original idea in the game. And, I suggested that it not have ammo, or not overheat. That was the other one. Not have ammo and not overheat. Yeah, minigun cancels. So when you pull out a minigun, back in the day, you were stuck until that timer was up. Nowadays, it feels really casual, and, hey, thank you for the Prime sub, I appreciate it. Hey. In a dream. Nowadays, it feels really casual that you can just put the minigun away when you're done. But that was not a thing for a very long time, and It was probably something the developers already wanted. I never assume I'm the reason things have happened. I like to pretend like I was involved, but Epic will do what they want to do first and foremost, and minigun cancel was one of them. Another one was glowing animals, actually. So I think Epic just really wanted people to like animals more than we did. I know the developers were really excited about them, and they just never caught on for a million reasons, but one of the things I mentioned was that we love glowing animals. We love it when we can kill them and get loot. Our favorite thing to do with your new animal feature is to kill them. And in a following update, my mouse got stuck on its own cord. In a following update, we got more glowing animals. It used to just be crows, but now it can be all of them. Can have a glowing variation. Of course, not in my lobby. I've seen like one crow today. Oxy. That's what we're here for. Yeah, this is not efficient for strictly getting Oxy, but this is definitely good to do for a bunch of different things, like 20 batteries, easy. Let me get the xenon bow ready in case we see a glowing animal. Pot shot's technically better for that. It's just more expensive. I'd rather spend one energy cell if possible. And then earlier I missed an entire animal because of it. What? Oh, those are enemies. No crit. And we got, yeah. You can get tier 5 stuff from them, and sometimes it's carbs, sometimes it's oxy. Alright. I haven't done a check-in in a while. I actually don't know where I'm at. Probably not a lot. It really feels like this part 2 game has been... Yeah, 596, okay. Yeah, it feels like I've been getting a lot less oxy, but we've already gotten about 100 from this, so that's not too bad. But we've been in the second game for what feels like 8 minutes now, which is really inefficient. 8 minutes per 10 would be 125 minutes, and that's... Well... No. 8 minutes for... Yeah, 100 would be 80 minutes. I was doing 8 divided by... Yeah. 100 divided by 8 is 12.5. Okay. I need to find glowing animals. How is it already nighttime? Is that how slow I've been? I've been worried about too many other things. I heard an animal. Yes, that's not the animal I heard, but... Sound wall? I don't think that's gonna be... Oh, yeah, there we go. That was the animal I heard. Is that bright core buzz cut? Yeah. Well, that still might be efficient, actually. Damn it. I thought maybe scavenger would be... You know, you guys can tell, I probably haven't looked at the crafting cost of resources in a very long time. I could have tamed a boar. That would help me a little bit, but that's not a big deal. I think I've gotten too stuck on the idea of finding glowing animals and those get-rich-quick schemes that I've forgotten to just buckle down and punch rocks. I think that's what's been happening this game. I've been hunting mini-games and doing the fun, easy stuff without just putting in the work. But honestly, the glowing animals is what I do in normal games. That's why I've been low on Oxy for so long without actually dealing with the issue, because... You know, you kill a glowing animal here and there, kill a mist monster, loot while your traps get all the kills. You don't really need to go out of your way all that often at all. You'll get everything you need pretty casually. No, I'm not going for that. Okay. Oh, so relaxing. So we're over 600. We are 2/3 of the way at the 49-minute mark. That's kind of what I expected. From the very beginning, I thought this would take 90 minutes. I might squeeze out an early victory with some lucky glowing animals, but I wouldn't expect that. Never expect to get lucky. There's one. It's funny how these rocks become like gold. What you doing? Grinding mats. Yeah, so we're doing a... How long does it take to get 999 bright core? That's... Or, well... Oxidized mineral powder. So bright core would take a bit longer, but at the same time you don't need 999 bright core. In fact, that's why these go down so fast, is because like efficient parts, for example, you need 30 efficient for every every weapon you craft. And that's a lot. It's a lot more than the 12 Sunbeam counterpart. So, yeah. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. I was over here. I was so busy with the radar grid. Oh, yeah, I did do some science, didn't I? Okay. Maybe I should be easy on myself with the timeout that I took. Like, we've literally been in here longer, but I was getting distracted. Keeping my eyes open for glowing animals. I need to do something relaxing after this. It's so funny. On the day that I'm recording this video, I don't know when this will go live. Members on YouTube get access to early videos, so I'm sure they've been enjoying this for a while. I like these easier videos because I've been kind of on break. I got into the game Slay the Spire, and it has taken me over. And I've posted over 1,000 Save the World videos now, and you guys really enjoy them. Like, still, a lot of them still get views fairly regularly, so I can afford to just take a break when I need it. And I think that's very important for anybody who can afford to take a break. I mean, some people got to just work right through burnout, but I like to ease off the gas pedal right before burnout hits. That way I can still make my daily videos no problem, and I can still stream weekly without feeling like I'm dying inside, and I can actually have a good time. But today I just got inspired to do like a couple of different things. Like the first season adventures hit. Oh, that just dated the video. And then I recorded my first game farming, which, yeah, a lot of farming for me personally today. Oh, campfire. Okay, I thought that was golden animal. But that means I did my first game farming, and then I was in a mood today. I recorded my April Fool's video today. It is January 22nd. So, yeah, that'll be hilarious when it goes live in 2.5 months. But my point is, I feel bad for the YouTube channel members who are paying $5 a month for a YouTuber who is not giving them any content to get early access to. But, you know, I got to take care of myself before I can worry too much about that. Trust me, those members have been getting plenty of early videos. Wow, this map is so similar to the last time that I am now remembering this from before. I feel like if you're somebody who likes to farm casually, you probably start to learn like the ins and outs of the way the map functions. It's kind of interesting. But because I got in that weird mood today and I found some videos I can record that aren't going to take a bunch of editing and won't tie me up in a way that I'm not ready for, it feels good. It always feels good making videos. And that's how burnout happens, you know? It feels good enough to keep working when you're running out of steam, that you keep doing it until you can't do it anymore, and then you crash, and then you quit, and it's just not worth it. So, you know, it just feels good. That's all that I'm saying. Oh, fuck. All right. Guess we're down here now. I did want to go down here. I just wanted to trim up the edges first, and that's actually okay, because on my way back up, I can probably get those when I get up to the top, and then I can deal with that later. And while we are restoring our energy, let's get a little check-in. 7:02. We are so close. And honestly, I'm not going to. But honestly, I could stop here. I could exit this game, go grab the 110 that I put into storage at the beginning of all of this, and have plenty of oxidized mineral powder forever, knowing with a smile on my face that I did that. It is so easy to just leverage my community. I mean, there's 145 people watching right now. I guarantee one of them would be more than happy to give me Oxy. And that's not arrogance, it's just historically how that goes. Nobody lets me farm. I'm not allowed to farm on camera because I can't. If I do that in a party, like, oh, hey guys, I'm gonna run a farming loadout next game, I will put Clip on, or Southie, whoever, and they will just give me Oxy. See? Aqua's saying, I'll do it. Yeah, Mythic's, he'll do it. They just don't let me. Did he even say that? He said real. Yeah, okay. But it's nice to just do it by my own hand. Like, yeah, okay, it saves a bunch of time on camera. I get to just get a bunch of resources, get right back into the gaming, but I genuinely like farming. I like the grindy stuff. I shared my Minecraft story earlier. It's fun to zone out for a little bit, maybe focus on a TV show or some other activity, and just just do it. If you have someone, if you're like going through a stressful time in your life, maybe relationships or work is busy, or maybe you just got a little bit too much homework, it can really chill things out to just zone out and be productive like this, you know, just, you know, like, hey, I'm broke in Fortnite and I have an hour. Let's just go get that. I feel like farming before bed would be a really good way to wind down. So there's the super stash. I was curious where that might have been last time. It wasn't worth going out of my way for, but yeah, you can see it's not worth going out of my way for. Although that was a Bright Core shotgun. I think luck changed that around. Okay, 7 Oxy. I could not have been guaranteed an Oxidized drop, but I'm happy I got it. Let's phase shift to the middle here, which we can do, because Southie's awesome. There is some stuff up here, and I think I'll just take that as my leave. And this is a good time where, again, Fleet is just winning out. I think Eternal Wanderer is tempting, but 12.5% movement speed forever is just so good. Can I do... Yeah. So clean. No! Fuck. Okay, that was not worth it. That was not worth it. Oh, and I don't have my Baron. Baron would be great right now. Wow, what a quick recovery. Wow. I got right back up. I did not expect to do that. That's brick. That'll give me Oxy. Okay, good. We want that. Here, we'll do that, and we'll throw a drone. We'll throw 2 drones, and we'll throw this. And then while they do the killing, we will just hang around and grab the bricks. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, maybe we won't. That's a bit stronger than a drone will handle. There we go. It's kind of fun putting nothing into a Teddy and expecting it to do something. Yeah, Teddy in a 140 zone, not the highest thing ever, but how much? Yep, 7. There we go. Yeah, so if you see a brick encampment, definitely do it. I was looking for it last game. No such luck. Or maybe I was blind. It happens. Is that a brick anomaly? No. Crafting resources. Okay, so that could be like batteries or rough ore or something. I don't think that can be oxidized. I don't know. I made a whole chart, did a whole bunch of crowdsourced information, asking people in Discord to send me their material drops, and I published everything in the how to get every item video. I just don't specifically know. It's always such a funny thing because I can't reach everybody who will watch the video before I go and make the video. So I can only ask so many people to get the data to put in the video, only for the video to go up and reach hundreds of thousands more people than I could have ever personally asked. So it's always interesting when a research video doesn't quite hit as much. Oxy? It's possible. When you search an object like that, you can get literally anything. So it's worth a check. All right, chat. It's been a while since we played this game. How much do you think I have now? It's been a while. We've been grinding. Yeah, so the solution to this one before was punching into the wall and sliding. Yes. Yeah, see? Solved that one a bit sooner. 727, 802, 770, 777, 767. Wow. You guys are really specific. Wow! You guys are on it. There was like 3 of them within 9. That's nuts. You guys were just very much on it. 770-ish. Wow. How much time on the clock? I've been recording for 58 minutes. We're still under an hour. Okay. I'm getting tired. This is what I called in the beginning. This was a very, very fun idea 45 minutes ago. Fuck. They're punching me. Messing me up. That gives me rough ore, right? Okay. Gives me nothing when I'm getting bullied. Let's do this. There we go. I need ammo. And I don't want to build to that other one because there's too much going on. Yeah, let's just leave. I saw the rock behind me. Is this Ventures? This is not. I considered doing this in Ventures. We had a really funny moment on stream where I thought this would be funny to do in Ventures. As a level 1. Imagine a 50-hour video grinding to the late Ventures levels, then farming up to a stack of bright core, or a stack of Oxy. I think that'd have been really funny, but oh, this is a solution for these side ones. I didn't realize that wouldn't break it. Okay. I don't think it's worth doing that every time, but worth knowing, I guess. That's wood. Okay. Don't need wood. That'll be carved twine, which is nice, but don't need that. Might need you. Yes. Actually, I might take the mist mon. Never mind. No mist monsters there. Could have tamed the boar. I still don't think it's that worth it. I almost never see them actually dig stuff up. I got like 20 flowers earlier, but that was almost the extent of it. People can make creator code using Twitch. Yes. If you have 1,000 followers on Twitch, right? That counts. Speaking of creator code, everybody should use code Mista at their checkout. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm tired. I won't lie to you. I'm done. I am ready to not need Oxy anymore. Again, I'm a content creator. Your mileage will vary. Like, if you're farming not recording to an audience, you can go a lot further, a lot more comfortably. I am tired. I am tired now. My shoulders hurt from sitting up straight. I don't know why. Oh, I need to relax my position. Alright, let's just reload this. I've been waiting to do it forever, but I need to regenerate energy at some point. Just did Mythic Storm King guess the weapon? Well, I have a 1 in 20 shot. I think you got the Scourge. Oh, I'll grab that, why not? Well, why not is because it wastes time. Was that a crow? Wow. I thought it was a purple crow. It was a crow. It just wasn't... wasn't the one I needed. I am so bummed. I was really hoping for more glowing animals this game, and I just did not spot them. Alright. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? 817. Still need 112. Fuck. No, 172. Ah! Okay. We need to break the rocks quicker. We're back to daylight. I've literally spent more time in this game. I was doing science earlier, so it's not all bad, but... yeah. Yeah. Alright. I want to go to 999. We gotta do it for the video. This is how it feels. I'm finding out live. You know those YouTubers that set some kind of challenge and then you get to watch them suffer, but you don't actually feel the suffering? I'm feeling the suffering. Because even if you've watched the entire video to this point, you wouldn't have been doing it. You know, you're hanging out. Ah, that storm. I saw purple. I thought it was a glowing animal. You know, purple one's not going to drop as many resources as a gold one, but it's still free loot. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're doing it. We're committing. Yeah, I went through this map in a really bad pattern, so now I'm, like, running out of rocks in certain areas, even though there's plenty over here. One of the rare instances where Eternal Wanderer would be kind of nice, but even then, there's a rock. As soon as I can give her a little bit of credit for this use case, not quite cutting it. Although I have to reiterate, like, she's not bad. She's not bad. She's not bad. I like Eternal Wanderer. I just don't think she matches this build. I don't know if you get Oxy from the bones. Bones are kind of rare. Hard to get good sample size for that, but... okay, here we go. Why 999? Because it's a max stack. I'm shocked I had to explain that, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, actually, stopping at like 889 would be perfect, because then I'd have a full 999 for my personal use, but that's okay. That's okay. I do actually plan on using more traps. Oh yeah, there's that rock I ignored earlier. Alright. Another non-glowing animal. I could build up there. There are rocks right next to me. I could work my way down. Trying to think of the most efficient path to take. Yeah, we got loot down here. Gas trap can be recycled for Oxy. That's good. Nice. Okay, while that energy regenerates, let's actually recycle a bunch of traps. Yeah, we collected quite a few. There's 4 Oxidized in there. Woo, big gains. Yeah. And then no melees that I can spot. Actually, is that mine? Is this mine? I don't know. I don't want to recycle it anyway. That looked like weird freaking perks. I don't know. I would have made a double crit damage one for a certain build, but heavy attack? That's not even Oxy, so it literally doesn't matter. I can't tell if that was like a very specific build that was being suggested to me or if I made that. Either way, it doesn't drop Oxy, so it doesn't affect our challenge. I still want to recycle it because that thing is a mess. If that thing was for a video, that video didn't get made, so. All right, that's all metal down there. Looks like we got some more stone over. Yes. What do we got? Yeah! Not sunbeam, not sunbeam. Come on, big money. Yeah, there we go. 9 oxidized powder. Feels so good. When you can punch a lot of rocks and not get 9, but you can kill 1 glowing animal, it's perfect. We might actually be at that respawn timer. I don't know if it's universal or anything, but if we start seeing more glowing animals, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Going out of my way for this one. Should I finally tame that boar? See, I don't know. Do they just go straight for loot? Yeah, I mean, they do. So, alright. Rough ore and small ammo. 2 rough ore. Alright. Yeah. Boar, worth it. Best decision of the day. Let's do... What's the... Like this? Yeah, there we go. Didn't even get rough ore. Didn't even get Oxy. Alright. I might have gotten unlucky or I'm being inefficient. Okay, because here I am closing out the game mentally, but finding that there are still plenty of rocks in my vicinity, so I think we'll just keep going. Did that animal just teleport? I know they do that, but it confused me. So there's a boar where it was. Yeah, there we go. We got some rocks in the center. Let's go for these. Ready for this challenge to be done. Is it a challenge? I don't even know. Is it really... I think the spirit of this video is that it's not a challenge. That was kind of the idea. Is that if you need resources, it should be easy to just go for it. And honestly, so far, I'm convinced of that. I'm doing this in the most stressful way possible. Putting it on camera and timing it. But if you just zone out and start punching, farming should be a really relaxing experience. But... I went a different route. Alright. Let's see if we can reach this. No. Maybe over here, actually. Maybe, no. Okay. Is there any way that I could... Yes, there it is. Perfect. I wonder how much brick I would have collected if it wasn't capped. Alright. I lost my boar. Let's do this. Do that. Clean it up a little bit. Double drone. Keep my boar alive. I needed to get... stuff from whatever it gets. I needed to do that for me. I don't know what boars get you. 2 rough ore. Yeah, are you supposed to follow the boar around? I don't like... Actually claiming the loot it gets is the hardest part for me. Because I don't want to just babysit it. It's a fun weapon I can flux. I have a whole video on fluxing, actually. The pop shot's a good answer. But you might have winter llamas. Seeing as the season ended 3 hours ago. Come on. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Let's punch that one, and then while my energy restores, we'll figure out how to... Perfect, okay. There we go. Oh, coal. I think that was from my boar. Paying for itself already. I spent seconds of my time... Oh. What do we got here? Bright core. Oh, I don't want bright core. All right. There we go. It's so annoying, these cliff rocks. The rocks that are right on the edge drive me crazy. 906. Okay. Farming oxidized mineral powder in this fashion drives me crazy. We are so close, chat. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We need energy. Oh, nice. That'll give me time to restore energy. Did not give me Oxy, but it could have, so. Are you digging? You look like you're... Oh, he's moving again. Oh, he's digging. Oh, bright core. Oh, I didn't actually know they could give you tier 5. That's pretty useful. Would have preferred oxidized, but I'll take it. I don't need or want bright core right now, but... You know, and that's just one of those things where Stonewood traders will convince themselves that Bright Core Sunbeam is super, super valuable. But, I mean, really, you can just get that. You don't... It's not special. It's as common as the fine-grained mineral powder. It's just right there. It depends on what zone you're in. All right. Hour and 10 minutes on the recording. We're going to do it. I want to beat the hour and a half mark, because that's what I figured, but it looked like we were kind of ahead of it at some point, and I want to chase that dream. Wow, normal-looking rocks. That's a weird thing to see. Desert seemed like the perfect place to go for Oxy. That looks like a lot of resources. I see that chest, too. What do we got? Wow. Is that what my animal was up to? Dig for me. No, he's fighting. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Was that the house? I thought so. There we go. Oxy. I want 40 of it right now. That's... Okay. That's less than that. Alright. I am... running out of rocks. There's one over here. Might have to load a new mission. I'd rather not. I feel like we're so close to the end. 60 more Oxy? I do feel like on this map... Ooh, I see that. On this map, it might be faster faster to go get a different one. But a mine shaft is good too. I do need ammo. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yes, this is exactly where I need to go. Pick that up. There we go. Yeah, that might destroy an ore, but I don't even think it did. It's so dumb. You just shoot a discharger at your feet and a freaking smasher stops being a problem. That's just quartz. Alright, we're gonna do this. Yes. Yes. A literal mine shaft. I'm on board with this. Yes. We're closing in. Yes! All the loot. Charge that past half, do that extra damage. That'll work for both. Easy. There we go. There we go. There we... Oh, there we almost went. I could probably anti-material charge this as well, but that's fine. I had the idea halfway through. Still want ammo. Loot these. You can get everything. Ammo's fine. There's probably the super stash down here. Was there 2 super stash in this mission? Can there be? I don't know. Gosh, it feels like there could be, but I don't really know how to test that without finding 2. All right. So we're, as we get closer and closer, I feel like I'm not going to know when we actually cross the finish line. So we are currently at 969. Nice. We're gonna start counting it down. 967. Wait, no. 970. 972. Isn't there like a secret room behind one of these? I don't remember. I think it's like sometimes there. You check for it. I don't remember. I don't want to just load into a... I see that rock. Oh, that's it. That's where it is. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I think that is where it would be if it does spawn. Maybe it is only 1 per map, though. I don't know. That's so dumb. Hey, I actually did loot. Oh, that was Brightcore. Damn it. All right, how are we doing? 972. All right. So I do think a new map... Okay. I do think a new map might be the way to go. Has my board just been busy putting in work up here? All right. Although I keep finding caves. Every time I'm ready to move on to a new map. 974, 75. Is this a different cave? I will take it. Okay. Oh, my shoulders hurt. I'm sitting at a bad angle, I'm sure of it. Alright, let's recycle these. Bit of oxy is great. That is really, really good as well. And there might be 130 in there, but let's see the number. We're at 987. Ah, we're so close. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Yes. Cave paintings, always fun. Yes. What's over here? Nothing. Wait, do those crystals actually... Are they ores that can drop oxy? Oh, I think they are. I think I've been ignoring them dumbly. And that's 999! All right! We beat the hour and a half! Let's go! Ugh. So that was an hour... Ugh. I think like an hour and maybe 5 minutes. 65 minutes of like actual farming. Because we got a little bit of science in there. 999. That actually feels really good. I don't personally believe I have ever sat down and just mined 999 of any one resource. Never mind how much rough ore I must have gotten and didn't even track. Wow, how much rough ore did I start with? I can't check without ending my recording, but you guys in the comments will know. And I got more bright core than I was after, and I'm sure I got some more sunbeam in there. Exactly 999, didn't even go over. So, if I approximate, call it 66 minutes. Yeah. I was like 15 oxy a minute. That's really not bad. That means if you want to go off of that number, every time you're spending 2 of these traps, or, you know, like 7 broadsides is like a minute of farming. Wow. I have never been more comfortable spamming traps now in my life. Like, it's really not hard to just go get what you need. And even 999 is so much. If you have 1,000, that's 500 broadsides. 500. That is enough. That's stacks and stacks. I don't know why people don't just farm for themselves sometimes. I know, some people don't like it, but I like it. All right, if you guys like this video, subscribe. You know, like the video, subscribe. Members get early access to videos. I, again, just had a fun idea on a day when I was on break. This is not my usual kind of content, but if you want me to farm to 999 of any other resource, maybe I could, but I actually needed Oxy. This wasn't just a YouTuber who's out of ideas. That's never true. I've got more than enough things I want to talk about, but this just seemed fun because I really did need the Oxy powder, and oh, you're killing glowing animals for me. Thank you. I forgot they fight each other. Okay, well, all right. I'm out of here. I don't know how to close this video, so I'm going to have to just end it. But, you know, all the things I said earlier, but again, and, oh, I found more. Okay, I know. I'm done. I'm done, I promise. I got 999, but, like, the rocks are right here. They were hiding from me. I almost closed out of this map, and then I found more. Here, might as well clean them up, you know? I gotta clean them up. I promise I had intended on ending the video, but it's just too fun. And then let's do one more overview. A desert without rocks is way less of a big deal than a forest without trees, but still looks kind of flat, doesn't it? All these spots where you feel like rocks should be, and then a bunch of rocks where I totally missed them. This was not a very thorough one. I think I was more thorough in my first game, but yeah, I guess there's a glance at what the map looks like. Okay, I'm out of here for real this time. Goodbye.